Well, a good morning. A very good morning. Good morning, everyone. Um, this is the earliest stream I think I have done. It's definitely the earliest stream I've done all year, but I think in a while. Um, I'm awake. The kiddo is awake. We've got her monitor sitting like right underneath y'all, so if y'all hear her, that's part of why we are going to be hanging out for a little bit today. I have some meetings later in the day, which is why I decided to go ahead and start my stream now rather than later, especially because the kiddo is kind of chilled. Um, So I will be back and forth with her. Clearly, I'm always going to go check on her. We're going to set up the um, Spirit City stuff so that the timer's going off. And then we're just going to kind of keep track of things for today. So first and foremost, we're going to do some makeup using this awesome Emily Strange palette, some lovely black lipstick, and then I'm digging back into my old mascara because I think I've just about killed this one. And honestly, this one's just easier on my eyes. This is great for a waterproof one, but I just don't want to wear waterproof every day. So we're gonna start with those, and we're just gonna try and be better about content. Right now, I have some good news coming up that I'll be able to announce hopefully in the end of the week, I guess, maybe beginning of the week, next week, and yeah, just lots of things happening in my background now. Took a little bit for me to get some of it back on track, and I'm still looking for some other gigs or just projects if anyone's interested. Maybe something local, hopefully. I'm trying really hard to find a local business to work with, or even if it's just really on a budget because I want to do something locally. So we're just kind of playing around with everything right now and just kind of getting everything acquainted. I'm going to be doing a decent amount of organizing today. I'm probably going to do some hand sketching for my sketchbook. That will be for an NDA client, so I can't really disclose what it is, but I can talk to y'all while I'm doing it. And then, other than that, we're just going to kind of keep rolling on things. I have some big plans for this year, a lot of them pertaining to the stream. I know I keep saying that, but life has really been kicking me down, and I'm not letting it do that this year. I don't care if it does kick me down. We're going to get some of this done. I want to get my overlays and stuff done. I want to redo my About Me. I want to finish the website stuff, which is slow going but still going, and just get everything squared away. So with all of that, I'm going to send a couple of messages here real quick, and then we are going to dive into the quick makeup because I do want it to be simple-ish makeup today too. Which is one of the reasons why I chose to go with this outer palette because it is all mattes and it is all like red, purple, and so it's very easy for me. Gotta spam out those notifications, people come find you because they can't really find you otherwise. Or we'll put on it like auto ticket. I like put makeup on me. I hate filters. Don't put a filter. Thank you. Yeah. And then last but not least, so much marketing. This is why I need mods. I need some mods so that they can post some of this. I also need to automate some of it. There's a fair amount of it that I could automate and haven't yet. I'll admit. figure out a way to work with this new LED light thing that I have here too. I take a lot of pictures on my desk. That's good enough for a quick story. Not digging it. This is a fairly good mix, but I think it's mostly the Neon playlist. And it's got some mix. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's see what else. You know, though, it's been. I have a whole scope. Right, so because I don't want to run out of time or anything, it is... I do 44-minute sessions, so they kind of missed a minute there. Actually, 43. We'll just do 40-minute sessions. So we're gonna do them with 15-minute breaks. 20-minute breaks. What do we want to do? Let's do 20-minute breaks, just in case I can always come back early and we can show while the timer is still going. And then it's 40-20 anyways. So we're gonna do, let's see, it's 10 now, so that would be 11, 12, 1. So, somewhere right in there. And I might be back afterwards, it'll just depend on how everything goes. I might be able to just step away and come back, but that is a NDA call, so I have to like eat the stream and come back. But we'll go raise somebody at that point. Go from there. Alright, so I think we're all set there, and I can just go ahead and start that timer. But we're going to leave it up on the camera since I'm going to do the makeups. Right. Just up my coffee. yeah, we're just gonna kind of dive into it. I have nothing on my face right now. I didn't even do what I was going to do, which was put like a face mask on before I got on stream. So, my desk is in there. It has to be. Oh, it's all the way over there. I have a like big drafting tape right here for my nut skin is all the way over. Anyways, I'm going to do Pond's. This is the Cinema S Cream. It's 24-hour moisturizer. Honestly, I just got it out of the travel section. So we're going to do that as a face moisturizer, and then we're going to dive into some eyeshadow from this awesome Light is Strange palette. And I don't even use a whole lot. And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna have to grab a mirror because the Light is Strange palette doesn't have one. Oh, and I guess I should move us over into makeup and stuff on Twitch real quick, so let us do that. Stream info. And body armor. Also, I'm gonna try doing this. I'm trying really hard to make lots of content this year, guys. Oh, that was picture instead of video like it was supposed to be. Alright, pause that. And then we already put it on our face for stream's sake, so that's all set. I also need to pull up where my chat go. Chat, come back. Alright, so now we have that all good. This whole video thing will end up getting posted to YouTube too, so hi YouTube, we love you. Next up, we're just going to go right into the Sabbath palette. This is from a former company called Vampire Cosmetics, but I believe you can still purchase them on Light is Strange. I don't know where all else they're available right now, maybe Amazon and a couple of other third-party sellers. With that, we have a lovely little liner here. I really like this set. As you can tell, I've used a lot of the white here, so that's kind of a thing. So yeah, let's do, I'm trying to think of what I want to actually do look-wise. I think we're going to go more purple today, than the red, but maybe accent with the red, I don't know. We're going to play with it. We're going to start with Bad Kitty. That's what we're going to start with, and we're just going to build off of that, basically. 3 and I'm so bad at these little things, but people like them a lot, so we just keep making them. Let's see, where do we want to place Bad Kitty? I have a decent idea. We are going to use this little rounded brush, this guy, so. Like I said, I gotta grab a different palette that actually has a mirror on it. Try to get y'all nice and loose. I do like this to look decent today since we have a licensing meeting. Kind of just been forethought. But the start to my year has definitely not been what I was expecting it to be, and I'm kind of happy about it, honestly. I'm actually very happy about it. I was supposed to have some local interviews that went well, and then I was supposed to receive callbacks on them, and I never received the callbacks on any of them, which has been very frustrating. I thought maybe I would after the weekend, because they like quoted, you know, like Thursday and Friday. I was like, maybe they got busy. Haven't heard anything back. Left them messages, nothing back. So right now I am working on what was my real goal and continuing to work on getting some new clients, which I was successful in, but I can't announce who yet. At least I need to do some things before I do. We're also going to put some in this like opposite corner here. It's very subtle. Hello! Z, how are you? I was gonna ask if you wanted me to call you Z here. You are super sweet. I am just doing the plays, honestly. Trying to be extra without being too extra today. In the sense of, like, I don't want to spend forever and a half doing it. Spicy, hello! Okay, you know me, I just, overly cautious. For very valid reasons. All of the valid reasons. We respect people's privacy here, and their names and their pronouns. We're gonna clean some of this up in a little bit too. It'll be a little sharper than it is. Well, maybe. I might decide that I like the smokiness, but... Alright. So it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Trust the process, right? That's how it always goes. Trust the process. So I need to do... that for my little tutorial bit, or flipped reel TikTok thing. Yay! I like that we're getting ready together, though. I miss working with you, too. Always good to get ready together. It's nice to have company in the morning, right? Alright, so next I'm going to go... I've been debating on if I wanted to go more red or purple or pink. I think we're going to do red and then the purple. So I'm going to go with the fire down here because there's like two different reds, but this one's brighter. So I think it'll blend into the purple better. So... same brush, not even going to worry about it. And this, for those of y'all who are joining me, is just my little roundy brush. It's really good for blending in particular, and I use it because it fits my eye shape really well, so I just use it a lot. Right! Exactly, Z. Exactly. And like, I don't know, there's something about just having somebody else there with you, like, to be the productivity part, which is part of why I like doing like co-working streams in the first place. Because it helps me stay on top of my things and my time and stuff. I do have a timer going. You can't see it right now, because it is on my Spirit City thing. I'll like pop that over. It looks like this, and it is like the little green circle thing over there. So it's for 40 minutes, and that's also so that I don't like, spend 3.5 hours doing my makeup on a work day. Because I will, easily. So we're going to go back in with the red, and we're going to start putting that in the center. The song has Ice Pirates vibes. I forgot to put my chat back up. Right. And plus I had some meetings today too, so while extra can be good, it can also be bad. So I tried to find the happy medium. It really depends on who I'm meeting with, though. I know this lady likes really nice and vibrant, so we're kind of playing into that. Only when I'm not extra. So, I mean, fair. Totally fair. Also, Spicy, I want pictures when you're done. I always love your makeup. I need to see it. Either post it in the Discord or send it to me. But I want to see it. I don't care if it's boring to you. I want to see it. Happy dance. How are you doing? It's been a hot minute. Been posting all kinds of cute pictures when you do. I'm actually going to switch to a smaller brush for the red under the eye just so that it's more manageable. This is technically, I think it's called a packing brush. I finally have someone who I can actually ask these questions and get real answers to. So this is like a little packing brush, and it's just like, it's like a little dome rounded thing. I don't know why I'm doing it on my phone. So I'm probably going to need to swap it there. We'll figure out Reels and TikTok videos eventually. I don't get them. And I'm glad that I know it's not just me. And honestly, you could do everything I did here with the same brush. It's just really whatever fits your eye that you're comfortable with there. And if you're coming here from my Reels, I'm sorry that my videos are slightly scrubbed. It's because I'm a little ADHD autistic, so I'm trying to get all the information in there for you, I promise. Yeah, we definitely can do that. Especially if you have ones you want to do, like, let me know, because that's part of my problem, is I can never figure out which ones to do. So if you have ones you want to do, I will just dive into them with you. Smooth out a little bit of the color there. Alright, so now we're gonna go into what is called Bolt Blue. It's really more of a purple than it is an indigo in person. I'm not sure why they called it Bolt Blue, honestly. Right, there's just so many, but we'll pick some. We'll come up with something. We'll, if nothing else, we'll make like a big list, and then we'll roll a dice and pick one. Or you know, if Z, like if you have one you want to see us or me or want to do with us or something, you know, that's also a thing. All for actually having a group of people that want to do those together. You know, smeared color vinyl. I a little earlier. I use baby wipes for everything's, guys. Everything's. You know, I don't know where TikTok is actually going to be here in the next couple of days because it's supposed to go away on the 19th. But I'm going to be posting all of that type of content that I would be doing onto Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, we should just make a little chat group chat. Or maybe I might be repurposing the influencers page in Discord because I'm not impressed and I don't know that I want to keep it there, but I also want to give all the influencers a chance to think about that and see if they want me to leave it alone because it does have information for them in it and I don't want it to just disappear if they need it. So I might just make a new section and leave that one alone. Look at all the red that was just like miscellaneously on my face. Baby wipes for the win. Or microfiber towels if you like the texture on your face, honestly. Sure. From here, I'm actually gonna grab a angle brush. This little guy. And now we're gonna go into that Bolt Blue. So tell me, out of all the color combos, what's each of my skin tone? So, honestly, it's a little harder to judge since a lot of my interaction with you has been digital because of the way that stuff like changes your skin pigment and stuff, but you look like you're a relatively like cool toned skin tone. The reds and gold look good on you, but I feel like blue would be too cool, if that makes sense. So I feel like playing in that kind of like purple to orange range is probably pretty suited. I don't know that I would do too much like matte canary yellows like this guy, but like all the gold shimmers and stuff look really good on you because they kind of act like as that natural highlight. And like the silvery ones and the white ones probably will too. I would love to see you in a like, yeah, and like it does on me too. Like I have an olive skin tone and blue can sometimes be a little outrageous, but like, honestly I think it's this one. It's either this one or it's the Wuthering Heights. Is this the Jane Eyre palette? Yeah, it's this one. Like, honestly, this page would probably be a fun color direction for you to try out, because this is really light, this like blue does, and this one is a shimmer, so it functions a little bit differently than just like the mattes do. But like, I really like this like cool toned neutral gray shade. And then like of course just like regular neutrals to give depth and everything. But then like this entire palette's kind of built towards that color set, so if you want to go with something a little bit more warm and everything, you know, these are a little more pastel, but they're also all shimmers for the most part. Like you can see how shimmery they are. And like this one is like a peachy brass coppery color that I think would also accent your skin really well. And then the back page has a little bit more depth. So this is a purple, this is a like a bruised brown color because it's a little more on the purple scale. This one's very brassy over gold or antique gold. And then these are like maroon, but this pink, this hot pink, even has like glitter flake in it. And so I think like just that whole aspect of taking a little bit of the gold or the silver and kind of imbuing it into your look will give you a kind of like ethereal look, the way that it will pop off of your skin tone. But especially if you use it in like subtle ways, like on the bone brow, or you know, just like highlights rings, um, or even just like doing a matte look and then putting a touch of it in like the crease right through here, like a line. It can be blended, but just, you know, very, very little amounts. Yeah, I mean, I think that I would love to see you in some like dramatic purples, um, but also like more of the ethereal looks where they're kind of more blended out and less shaped. If that makes sense, I'll show you. I'll send you some on the Instagram, the Instagrams, um, about what I'm talking about. But you have the face structure for what I'm thinking, whereas I don't as much because I have a very like enclosed one, I guess. Um, for what I'm thinking, and I don't know. I think it would look really good, especially with your hair right now, because it would add to that like godliness thing, you know, ethereal godliness. Just, I don't know. I think it would be really fitting on you. So we're gonna use that purple and the liner brush, and just kind of go out here, and then bring it back in. Now, I didn't do any of these pigments wet today. This is all literally just on top of lotion as a moisturizer on my face today. Which I probably should have gone a little heavier with because it's so dry outside from all the snow, but oh well. I'm taking the very tip and dragging it over the top of the red on the top here. Just kind of adds some blend to it. And it seems like I have a little bit of a dip here, like it goes whoosh, so I'm just gonna straighten that out. And it's okay if it kind of like blends out as it drifts off. Kind of going for that just kind of like airiness. And I'm just going to kind of pack the color in here where I want it to be really vibrant, which is basically in the corner of the eye. And then from there, we're going to take that top angle, and I'm just going to wisp it really lightly, just like into the red. And I might even put that corner into the red, like on my palette, and bring it out some. Also, if you're like me and you have hooded eyes, make sure you drop your eyes. I'm bad about it. If you raise your eyes and then drop them, that's part of what causes that spook. It can also cause what happened to me here, which is the unevenness on those angles. So now I have to kind of go back and correct them. But I'm wearing my hair down today, so I'm not stressing about them. They can be a little unsymmetrical. Humans are naturally as well. think I'm gonna lean towards a bruised eye look today. And like have 2 mild black eyes right now from getting my nose pushed. I mean, you know, the whole tired look, baggy eyed look thing that is natural on me is a whole trend, isn't it? You could certainly play into it. It looks cute, by the way, the new piercing. I saw it on your stories. We're just gonna get excessive here and clean it off with the baby wipe here in a second. I realized I kind of ended up doing, I think they're calling it puppy eyes now with the downturn, and it wasn't really intentional, but it happened. So, before we do that, we're going to do the inner corner here. Oh, okay, so if it's already yellow and you want to really play into the, like, black eye look, just do like a purple and blue eyeshadow look. Heavy on the purples with like accenting in the blues, because that's how you would do it for like theater, like stage bruising, and you can put like a little bit of red on the edges, like not a whole lot, just like a teeny tinge. Watch them send you home. Be like, you look so tired and sick. Don't you want to go rest? I would die, laugh so hard because I know where you work, and so I know that it's not impossible. I have to pull out that D&D eyeliner. Ooh, that's no bueno. When are y'all not short-staffed? I feel like y'all have never not been short-staffed. Even when I was there, we were short-staffed. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Bad Kitty. Actually, I need to, before I forget, to my little video thingy here. So yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of that back purple and I'm gonna fade it back into the red here again, like I did on the other side. Grab a little bit of the red to drag it back out and just keep blending basically. It's always the biggest trick is to just blend until it's actually blended. Add more pigment if you need to. And then I'm going to pick up some of the Bad Kitty, which is the lighter purple pink shade, and just touch up that on the inside here. In fact, I think I'm just going to grab the original brush for that, which is my big blendie, or my medium blendie brush. We're just going to go pack it. Alright, so from here, I'm actually going to ditch this palette. We're done with the eyeshadow. Unless I really mess up cleaning it up, which I'll take it back out. I'm going to grab my baby wipe, and actually I think I'm going to grab a fresh one because I used both sides. Now with reds, you just kind of can't avoid it. You kind of need a new one. I'm going to wrap it around my finger like so. I'm actually going to start on the top, and I'm going to follow in from here and just kind of sweep it off. So like so. And I even punched a hole in it unintentionally. Just, you know, kind of get it to the shape you want it to be. And then for the tricky part, making it even on both sides. I think this is easier to do than trying to just map it, though. Because you can kind of, like, use natural features as a guide with your finger versus having to, like, try and feel it out with a brush. There we go. And then from here, I'm actually going to take the clear palette that I'm using, which is the Winchester Mystery House palette. Which is this lovely set of neutrals, purple, black, and yellow. And I am going to use top color, which is called Polar. And I'm going to use like a regular eyeshadow brush. And just go over that top layer. This is a skin tone matching shade for me, basically, which is one of the reasons why I do this, because it just helps give it a like smoother look, especially on camera. And it kind of acts like a natural highlighter, like a blending blur filter on my face, basically. Too. And then I am going to put a little here for the sake of camera looks. I guess I should put that on the film too. This is one that I almost do better using the camera itself to help gauge the look, because otherwise I end up underdoing it or overdoing it. And in person, of course, it's going to look a little overdone. next up, I'm going to take what is called, what is it? So, yeah, cartilage, which is this like brown shade. Yep, I got some red on my finger there. And we're gonna use this fluffy blender brush here. And you don't want a lot, you want a tiny bit, because we're just gonna do this empowering kind of mark. So there's like some science behind, or some like psychology specifically behind the darkness here being more presented with masculine features, so it tends to make people think more masculine features and stuff like that. Oh my, y'all lost a lot of people then. Better go start recruiting at the high school. Something. See, and it like literally just darkens it just a little bit, and so that's like another theatrical thing. But it can be helpful in people not thinking that you're like a pushover and things like that. Some of the psychology behind makeup is very interesting, and this is one that I've noticed that I just get less flack if I actually do it. I don't know if it's because it makes me look like I'm less young, even though I am in my 30s. It just gives me a different defined makeup face look shape thing. I don't know what it is, to be honest. So I do it now. And last but not least, we're gonna use my brain pudding. Get on my little video here. And I'm basically going to use this contour palette. I'm going to give my face a quick wipe down. Make sure there's not any hidden red pigment. Be careful of all of that work that I just did there, because you don't want to take it away. Forehead and all that, just to be safe. Because sometimes those little tiny flecks are like what makes your entire face look pink for the rest of the day if you don't catch it. So I am going to use this angled brush here. It's like a angled blush brush kind of deal. So we're going to use that. And I'm going to use Unhinged and the Apparition shades. So we're going to do Unhinged first as the contour. And I put that on the bottom of the brush. And we're going to put the Apparition white shade on just the top half of the brush, so that we can do this kind of simultaneously. Now we just kind of like whack off some of the extras so that it's not too strong. Then we're just going to go and if you notice, I'm using only one side of the brush per cheek. And I'm supposed to be done with my makeup, but we're technically on break right now. We'll probably pause that so I can finish this up, because I'm almost done. I'm actually really proud of myself. But we'll let the break roll, and then I will go check on the kiddo. And then using just the brush, we're going to drag the contour down. Kind of blend upwards by dragging it just straight up. Use the tip with the highlight to kind of blend into the under eye area. And then from here, I'm just going to use the contour shade. Actually gonna go ahead and go into that cartilage for the under chin. Lots of blend because you don't want it to look obvious. And I'm just gonna go back into that unhinged on the top here. Out my face just a little bit. Little highlight. Brycey, you're so sweet. You're the gorgeous one. You're actually been part of my inspiration for getting back on top of my more creative stuff, because I kind of got slid off into some like boring stuff for a minute. And I think I might get back into my art history looks thing that I was doing. I really enjoyed that. I just kind of got away from it because of time and stuff. A little bit of highlight on my dark spots here again, just to kind of balance out my face. Is all without too much of anything. Now I'm going to go into Victorian, which is this like really dark brown shade here, so like tiny bit, literally a tiny bit on the tip here. And then I'm going to put just a touch here. And just kind of up here, just to give my face a little bit more definition back. And if I go straight down here, it'll also create a strong facial feature line. And then just kind of drag it out everywhere. Really kind of gives my face a nice angle. You can kind of do this like number three thing. You take it and you put it like a 3. Or W, some people call it the W line. Works really well for heart-shaped faces if you have one. Even if not, but like I think it just plays really well to a heart-shaped face. So there's that, and I think that that's a good there. Before we start to finish up, we are going to do one other thing, which is lipstick, actually 2 other things, lipstick and mascara. I'm not even gonna worry about like actual flat eyeliner outside of maybe we'll do the D&D eyeliner on the bottom line, but we're not going to do a top line, which is usually off for me, especially with the red. Oh, so we're just like inspiring each other, Spicy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so let us get into this. So this is actually a very purple, I'm still disappointed in these. Honestly, I've almost killed this one. They were tiny from what I was expecting them to be. I thought we would have a lot more product in them. And they're not nearly as multi-chrome as they were supposed to be. This will actually probably be more multi-chrome looking just from picking up the red pigment off of my eye and mixing into the eyeliner than it actually is by itself. Which is very sad because it was supposed to be very pretty. There. Alright, so this is the DMD eyeliner. And lastly but not least, we just need some mascara and lipstick. So mascara, like I said, I had been using our waterproof one for a hot minute. I ended up switching kind of away from that just because it's so much harder to take off my eyes. And mascara's always been one that I've fought with, so as much as I liked this product, I switched back to my Biesme Love. They don't make them like this anymore, which is very sad. They switched their tin. But this is a 20s style mascara cake. Comes with like this little brush that I never cleaned because I don't actually use it very often. So I'm going to do that first and foremost, which requires water because the way that this product works is when it dries, it actually like clears itself because the germs can't live in the dry. I don't think they don't stick. The other mascara. So it is also water activated, and it can look a bit messy initially, but it is very nice on the eye, especially if you have sensitive eyes like I do. They did change up the packaging. They now have a like rectangular shaped ones, and so the tin itself is usually a little pricey at first. I think I paid $30 for this whole package. This mascara cake has lasted me over 2 years now. I bought it not long before I started working. Yeah, I think it was like my last year of college. So it would have been 2022, 2023 when I purchased it, but because of the antibacterial quality of it drying and everything, it doesn't really go bad. Most people would go ahead and replace it, but I have makeup from 14, 16 years ago. Don't judge me. We listen, but we don't judge. Makeup used to be a very hard to come by thing for me in the sense of it's not that I couldn't get it, but I couldn't get the nice quality stuff. So when I had quality stuff, and I do have quality stuff, I have old Urban Decay books, I have a really hard time letting go of them, and so now, especially the ones that are ruined, I'm going to try and convince myself to send somebody to turn into watercolors, because there's some people that take the pigments and will make them into watercolors for you, and I like to watercolor, so I'm trying to put them aside so that I don't use them, but I still have packaging from them. So I'm like, this is the Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass collection from Urban Decay, which was really cool. It has this like pop-up butterfly thing in it. Like these are cool packages that you don't really want to throw away if you're a collector. And like, look, I hardly used the colors out of it, and it's got a brush that I should take out. This is actually an awesome brush. It's a nice blender double. Yeah, we'll leave it out. I'll keep it. But I want to send this part off and have them turn it into 2 watercolors and put them back into this pan so that I can keep it all in this book and still use it. So that's just something that I thought was really cool that I want to do, but it costs a little bit of money that I don't have because you're paying a creator to do it, and we'll get to it eventually. message real quick. Oh dear lord. So, anyways, this thing you get wet with water, which I just refilled today since it's fresh water. And you act it like a watercolor, basically, or like Chinese or Asian, Japanese ink. This sticks. And so you just work it up till it's the consistency that you want it to be. And you can do this somewhere. I have a regular mascara spoolie, like the ones that come inside the tubes. But this is the old original thing, so we're just gonna do it today. I went ahead and cleaned it up. And this is actually usable for eyeliner too, because it is just like a liquid once you get it wet and everything. So I also love to use this as eyeliner on days that I don't want to do heavy cleaning on my face at the end of the day. So I have it about like this, and you can see, you know, it's nice and vibrant and dark. I think this is one of the things that they actually changed in the kits. I don't think that the new ones come with this style brush. I think they come with a regular spoolie now. I could be wrong, I haven't looked at them in a minute. But I also feel like I don't end up brushing mascara up here unintentionally with this brush the way that I did with other ones. I'm also not as afraid to get it onto my waterline, because it is so gentle that it doesn't even bother my eye, like it doesn't get red or anything. And it is a little buildable. So you can really kind of get some definition in there. On the other side. I do the bottom ones too. Kind of blogged a little bit, so we'll have a little bit of an eyeliner look going on, but it's literally just from where the mascara blotched out. And since I did it a little bit more than I wanted, we're going to grab the angled brush and just kind of clean it up. And that is pretty much it for eyes. Go ahead and just don't want to forget to get this black off. But see how easy it came off just instantly, like, and I kind of give my brushes all a little once over here. I started a new habit though, which I think is going to be very healthy. and that is I have an orange makeup bag that I don't really use anymore. This is now my dirty brush bag. If it's in this bag, I cannot take it back out of this bag until I wash it on my face. So this brush will go into that bag, and all of these actually will. But I do want to like pre-pull some of the pigment off just so that there's not so much to clean out of each one's, particularly the red ones, because where are we at on our timer? Well, not doing too bad. The kiddo will let me down in a second, though. She's starting to get fussy. But when I get back, we will be all done with makeup. Okay, how much red is still in this one? That's because it's a packing brush. It's designed to pick up all that pigment. She must actually be awake now. She's kind of dozing in and out on the couch down there. A little bit to go. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this one off too. I haven't used it, but like it clearly still had pigment in it from God knows how long ago. So these will all get cleaned now. The gloriness that is them needing to be cleaned. And we'll dip them right so that I don't forget and put them over here. That's also the other reason why I'm like, it's in the orange bag. It's the do not touch caution bag. Last but not least, we're gonna use this Hopes and Dreams liquid lipstick / gloss. I'm probably just gonna use the gloss today. These are from, I want to make sure I say it right, Nakuyani, who is on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter still, I think. She's one of the first indie brands that I bought from after graduating. I was very excited because I really, really wanted to try these black lipsticks. So they're actually fantastic, and I stopped using them when I started working for Vampire Cosmetics because I had theirs. But I just about killed theirs, and I actually want to use their formula instead because this is a really nice formula. I'm gonna pull this back out on this for the reels thing. And this is like one of the most just vibrant black lip glosses I've ever had. It actually has a little bit of staining to it, so do be careful, because it will leave a tint. Temporary. It does wash very easily, but Hey, Richard Show, hello! Thank you, I'm glad you like it. It's from the Emily the Strange collection. And a nice black gloss right on time. Ding! Ding! Couldn't have planned that better. I'm actually going to pause that real quick, though, because I didn't actually take my break. I was finishing the look. But I need to go check on the toddler now that she's actually up and not pretending to be awake. And we will be right back here in just a few seconds. I'm going to be doing actual co-working stuff here shortly, so we will be switching over to Spirit City and everything. You're sweet. You're also hot. So yeah, I'm also gonna drop this hair because I can. I don't know. I don't feel like having it up today too much. It's all braided so that it'll be all like fluffy when I undo it too. No, you are. No, you. You know what? I will even go as far as to redeem my own damn channel points at you in particular, ma'am. This is for you, Tiny Richard. We can fight all day long. It'll be hot and sexy and drawn out. Did it not play my freaking channel points? I'm about to be angry. Why didn't you play my channel points? Are you being slow as fuck? Hello? Fix it up. Are you broken? Channel points.
Going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Saying, you are all breathtaking. Alright, I will be right back, folks. We're gonna go check on the kiddo. I'm not gonna pause the music unintentionally by tapping my stupid headphone, because that's what just happened. And, yeah, we will be right back for co-working and hanging out and doing all the stuff. Alright, we are back. Hello, welcome back. I am planning on smoking one all I can, and then I'm going to go ahead and dive into working on some things. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Spirit City. This is the Spirit City cam, where we got our thing. While I get everything set up, I'm not going to reactivate the timer just yet. This guy here, largely because we're just not ready to use it. I'm just going to put it here. I don't know. I wish I could make it a little smaller than I can. But, so we will be using this for the remaining amount of time. I can't believe that it's already 11:33. I'm not gonna lie with all it is. I have a meeting at 4. So I don't even think my timers are quite accurate in the first place, but we're just gonna kind of keep rolling with it. After my meeting, I may or may not be back. I want to be, but I cannot guarantee that I will be. It depends on how long those take and some of the other stuff that I need to do as a result of them. With that, I also have like some grocery store stuff to do and run after and everything today as well. So I can jump in everything. We got our tutorial film for this kind of look, and we're just gonna keep playing with things. So I have my little tools, makeup on there, that's done. Office dailies, we're gonna switch tab to this tab. We're going to do polls as its own thing. These two will probably skip as far as on screen today, but we're going to do emails next. So this is supposed to be for 30 minutes, but we're just gonna roll with that for right now. We can always just progress into things, and I'm just gonna leave it on the Spirit City tab while I do this because I don't really need to show you all my personal emails that are going on. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's one of the reasons why I like Spirit City, is it gives me something to leave on for y'all. Eventually I'll probably be putting some like AFK, not LFK, AFK games and stuff on here, like a puzzle thing that y'all can log in and like actually do the puzzle on stream. There's other games that we can do without word games and stuff like that. So while we're answering emails, we're gonna smoke one and just kind of chill. If you have questions and stuff, y'all are welcome to ask them, shoot them out there, whether that's graphic design, streaming, makeup, music, personal interests, whatever. I have my tarot cards, I have to fill them out. There's all the channel points, y'all don't forget to use those points, especially if you hang out. There's fun blurbs and stuff. I'm going to be adding a bunch more over the next year. I don't think anyone would like used first. There's a posture check. I think there's a stretch one. All kinds of stuff in there. But ignore the makeup ones clearly because we already did our makeup. I can make this more extreme if you really want to do that button, but I don't have a lot of time to, so bear that in mind. With that, let me flip over to my chat back for this screen, and then I am actually going to drag you over here and put you in this corner. I'll put you in the corner. Come on. Scroll. Scroll. Thank you. Hopefully I'm not being too loud. I know that I can sometimes be like very loud when it comes to like my house. So it's also getting awfully bright out there. Is it melting on the snow really? We keep having these like melting and then 5 inches of snow days. Starting to get a little rambunctious on my physical health with the vibro, but can't control that one. So far, I've done something. I have a lot of emails, guys. Just so you know, I have a lot. Unsweet. What did y'all do? Okay, whatever. Starbucks, some of your marketing shit is just to get people to work square. Lots and lots of junk emails. What else is new? I need to go and remove some of them. Yeah. Like unsubscribe. was invited to join a website called Findable. It's kind of like LinkedIn. It's supposed to be supportive for small businesses, which is cool and all. I just haven't taken the time to update it, so I'm constantly getting emails to go and do so. It's a little bit annoying. But we're gonna see where it goes. It could be very handy for networking. It looks like it's going to be. Got some good people on it, some celebrity level people already. So if you're interested, I think there's a like invite people button somewhere. My network. This one. Maybe not. Plus. I'll have to find it. I'll find it and send it to y'all. It's pretty interesting, so we'll see how it goes too. It's got groups and stuff. Might be helpful for me finding more local stuff than anything else. Takes care of that email, so now we're gonna go see what we can even see out of these guys. That's not what I thought. We shouldn't have anything there yet, because it's so new. And daddy got a joke mailing on it, so he's not gonna have that in it. Go. Alright, so that actually basically takes care of that. Let's take care of did this one, did that one, last one. Which has nothing in it either, so emails are done. Back over to Spirit City real quick and tell it. Emails didn't even take an hour. Sometimes they take an hour because I gotta draft things. Calls will be here later, so we're gonna drag that one down for now. Project is we're gonna go back over to Fake It Till You Make It. I'm gonna go ahead and check off office dailies. We're just kind of on a roll with them. Set up this new Trello. I actually need to get a message sent to somebody before I roll with that one. So we're gonna close that back out. I think I can make this one smaller. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna. Oh, that's why. Toggle it off. I'm going to go open Trello up in the correct web browser. Coffee. I don't know how well this lip gloss stays for like while you're drinking things. It's not bad. You don't use that often. I don't use glosses that often anyways. I'm trying to change that this year by wearing them when it's cold out since my lips get dry. And seeing if maybe that like extended period of wearing them is going to help them not get like that. Because I almost always get cracks straight in the middle of my lip in the winter. It's almost guaranteed, and I haven't so far this year. I almost did, but so far I've been able to avoid it. So I'm kind of rocking with it. Need to see if Tiny Richard Show is streaming while we're at it. So we need to pull a tab up for that lovely, lovely lady. She's not. She's just here being an awesome person. I was half expecting her to be streaming. She better be later. I want to hang out while I can if I can. Alright, so anyways, let's go back over to the other side. We're gonna do the Trello. Pardon. So if you don't know what Trello is like Monday.com or Notion. It's like a product management website for teams, basically. I gotta cough like crazy today, apparently. And so it can be very handy, especially when you work in like multiple projects with multiple people, the way that I do for art structure stuff. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna keep making mine. I can migrate it over to hers if she starts one. So we're gonna open that, and then I have a bunch of stuff to do. I have this list that I'm basically just going to be data transcribing into this new thing. Largely because it was easier to write down at the time, and then now I have to move it so where it's digital for everybody. I gotta figure out what I did with that piece of paper, though. It's around here somewhere. So I can mark them as I go. And yeah, that's where we're at. I need to make a new board here. And one for upcoming meetings. To do beginning stages, awaiting approval, needs adjustments, approved. Shift to Felix here. Oh, do the shimmer, but do it like really light. Make it look glossy. You know what I mean? You do it really well in most of your looks, so I feel like you know what I mean. Or not most of them, but several of them, I should say. Because you're very versatile. Versatile. Yes! Give me the girly pop back eye. Exactly. We love the girly pop, and you know it. So this community. Probably easier to do it this way, just about turn. Manager. No, maybe it's just broken. I got nothing. Not this one.
I think that was the one.
Dude, yeah, I love that tapping part. It's so sick.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like
That run at the end. So dope.
yeah.
Dude, yeah, perfect.
I didn't mean to pop in on this. I don't even know what time it is there. It's probably stupid early. Stupid o'clock. Oh, it's not that bad. It's on the 9. Perfect, please. Thank you. Our calendars are so much better than the white lights. Alright, I also should be able to change that in a setting, but I'll fix that later. Like Gmail to be in dark colors. I realize I'm still in makeup beauty. We should probably swap that. Let's change this to still working, I think is its own stream now. Still working and studying. Gun skis. Alright, so with that, got that email stuff up. I got a link to it, easy to access whenever it's time for that meeting. Chappelle, click copy paste. From here, I can just go put all of her stuff in here, which should be copy pastable. And I gotta relight that, so I'm just gonna set it down for a moment. Let's see. No, that was the right email, but I need the other tab. Other tab, come back. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Wrong, this tab. Thank you. We need this information because I want to stash it for in the future. Maybe in this room. There we go. Okay, now I can close that and go back to the actual tab, which is for Trello. Not Batty being sporadic at all, guys. It's all good. She has these. here. Just gonna use that as the base for those. Is the bullet ones. Let's the list up to. Yeah, okay. So this would be opera. Okay, here we go. That ended up coming through so cluttered before. And I'm like fixing formatting because of it. I think I'm gonna move the camera, guys. Usually I just have y'all on my little tripod. But since I'm mainly looking over here, I feel like maybe, that's maybe, that should be up here. Potentially, I don't know. Stay. Maybe not. Maybe we won't move it like I wanted to. Maybe that was just dumb. Oh, it got really bright. I didn't even notice. So again, we can make adjustments. We can make all the adjustments. But I need to remember to look over here and talk to y'all more. So let's see, what should we do with the lighting? Like, we can make it fun. Where's the jump? We feeling green? But I feel like we should probably just roll with the white light. Yay, snap! Give me my snap, 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 snap. I love it. That looks really good, hun. Honestly, the yellow pops with your hair so nicely, too. But it's definitely giving bruised, but like it's chef kiss. Eee. Oh, I should probably make another tab for that, so that should just be. Licensing podcasts, in which I'm just gonna actually pop this one here and the. Where's the duplicate? Copy. Here, but I want to add contact information. Did I not keep it? Ah. There we go, now I see it. This one should be able to insert a picture. Yeah. Not too much. I am honestly just doing random work stuff. Yeah, not a lot. I have some work stuff that I am like NDA'd and can't exactly talk about just yet, and so I'm waiting the ability to, but I get bored doing stuff by myself all day. So I started doing these like co-stream stuff, so when I can show stuff, like you'll get to see me working on art and 3D printing and like all kinds of stuff like that. But other than that, I usually throw what's like this Spirit City thing, and it has its own music, but we're listening to Fixed FM today because they are somewhere that you can sign up as a streamer to have rights to the music to play, which is handy. Ew, flowery ones, but yeah, I know what that feels. I want to see your purses. I don't know that I'd seen them. Will you drop your like Instagram or whatever you use in that direction into the section? It shouldn't be link blocked. It should be safe. I have started with a new company. Can't say who just yet. I'm hoping to change that this week. But I'm very excited about it, especially given all the circumstances surrounding everything else. And yeah, they're already phenomenal. I'm absolutely in love. I'm not smart enough to link. That works. Tiny Richards works. I can find you. I'll find you right now. We'll put it on the computer. That way if I want to share, I can. Wahahaha. I think I might have already gone and followed you here. But maybe not. I hadn't. Oh, the bat bag is adorable with the bow. Guys. Guys. Look at this. Where's the stupid thing? Properties. This one. Look at this bag. Isn't this adorable? Like, ah. That is adorable. Clearly, I'm a bat fanatic, so that instantly sells. Aw, that is awesome. Guys, if y'all want to see for yourself, here's the link. Since she won't do it, I'll do it for her. These are adorable. The coasters are too. Woman, you're gonna end up with my money. You're gonna end up with my money. These are adorable. Yes. Absolutely yes, absolutely yes, absolutely. You're gonna have my money. This bitch gonna have my money. This bitch gonna have my money. This shit's awesome. I want more bags though. Give me more bags, Instagram. Look at this weight loss track. Get it. I also love this cutout. I could thirst on your page all day. I hope you know that. These are killer. Oh, the stash bears. Stash bears are the shit. There we are, more baggies. Oh, those are adorable. I like the bow shape that you do. Almost like a tie, but not. I bake at 420 degrees! These are awesome. Tell you, Richard, you're gonna end up with my monies once I have them again. Make me a bat. Yeah, right. We're gonna scroll past that pain that was right there. Yeah, it's awesome because it's a very, like, signature-y thing, too. I love it. Absolutely love it. You saw nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely. Alright, let's go to my computer, document. there, and then this one also have cover. I'm making the options in one space and not the other. Makes no sense.
It didn't work out, and now my mic is going to go like, give me 1 second, I'm going to try this all over again. I at least have
Why is it randomly
parts
playing
left,
my
so
messages?
just one thing on top of that.
That was bizarre. I'm a better streams but you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Have you thought about no? Or like I just don't know because I haven't been in your community for that long. Do you do your stream, your crafty stuff on stream? Excellent. That's awesome. I love it. The irony was lost. So they don't know about the Alamo, do they? I love it. I'll have to catch one of your crafting streams sometime then. Man, I am not impressed with how fast time is going today, I'm not gonna lie. Waiting for emails and stuff back on a couple of things too, though. I don't remember that I haven't heard from her today, but that's okay. She probably has her own alarms set. I am just going harder than normal today. I started stream the earliest I think I've actually ever started stream that wasn't because I stayed up all night. So, good starts. Alright, keep. Working on stream today, did yesterday. I have craft beer I want to do at the end of the next month, so I'm building an inventory right now. It's all working very little time for games. You know, I feel that though. I've been trying to find some work-life balance, so like I'm trying to stream during the day now and let my husband stream at night instead of like trying to stream at the same time because we've done that in the past, but that way I can just be on as a teammate for him and play games that way, and maybe stream, but like I'm going to be less focused on streaming the games. And I am trying to be more like scheduled this year too, because I thought that I was going to have a local job starting this week. I was supposed to have callbacks from 2 different places, Thursday or Friday, from both of them, and neither one of them called me back. I was very mad because they very much seemed very interested and just got nothing back. So whatever. I ended up with a job that I really wanted. I'm just gonna have to really ramp some things up and try to keep going otherwise, because it's not quite what I need to be making yet, but it will get there. It's just smaller, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm still looking for a second job basically, or seeing if I can't ramp up streaming and stuff in the meantime. Nothing wrong with that. A rather large casino here in Vegas would be unfortunate. Do it though. How much inventory do you have to have? Curiosity. Or maybe we can do some collab stuff sometime, because I do have the 3D printer. So like if you want lightweight custom things attached to it. We're on break now. I can stop for a minute on the Trello stuff, which actually will probably be almost the end. I'm gonna cut stream here in about 15 minutes, so we'll talk for a second and then I'll bail, so that I can do my meetings and stuff here soon. So I feel really bad. Okay, I had this printer in its box for 5 years before I opened it, because I didn't have anywhere to put it where I was living previous to where we are now, and I didn't have a table to put it on, and all of those are very important factors. They have to be level and all of this stuff, so I just didn't, like, I had it, but I didn't have it, you know? So I've been playing with it a lot, actually. This little guy is one of the, like, test print type things that I did. Let me switch to the camera. Like, it's a standard, like, preset, but my parents got me this, like, awesome metallic filament. So this is actually for a friend of mine. So I've done a couple of stuff like that, and then I've got a couple of other things. I gave a lot of it away for Christmas this year because it was kind of my saving grace for Christmas this year. I'm not gonna lie. My 3-year-old loves plastic figurines, so it was very easy to do things like, I printed her larger ones, but print her like little Mewtwo's for Pokemon. Yeah, and there's so many like free stuff too. I wouldn't want to be selling a lot of the prefab stuff like that I didn't 3D model myself at shows, because there's a lot of that. This was a failed print, but it's a recorder. And if it hadn't failed, like if it hadn't gotten stuck and broke, the other 2 pieces melted basically in the wrong way, it would have played. And then the cool one that I'm doing right now is working on pasties for like burlesque dancers. I have a lot of sex work friends and stuff like that. I'm very into sex work stuff. When I can be, it's just like adult everything basically. So we started messing with these, and she wants like cathedral windows. So this was our first test print, and this is our second test print. And this thing is so lightweight, like this feels less than like a couple of quarters in your hand. So we're gonna play with them a little bit more, and keep playing with, like, if we want them to be quite so tall. I think this is gonna be about right though. And then I'm maybe gonna like fill in these like little triangular in-between pieces with something else. But then do other custom ones and just kind of do that as part of my costuming stuff. I thought about maybe just making a whole ass pasty business doing stuff like that for burlesque dancers and other performers, because it wouldn't just have to be that, but it could be like delicate pieces, crowns, just, you know, showpiece things that are specific to like handmade performances basically. That's awesome though, and like, so that would be cool, is like if you wanted like a plastic tab that was like your logo to print or something, I could print like a ton of them, so that you could stitch them in, or if you wanted to do something cool like skulls or something on the front, we could collaborate or something sometime. I'd just like sell them to you at like a bulk price or whatever. And it would be cheap because filament's actually pretty cheap depending on what kind of filament you get too. These are all PLA and they're pretty strong. I can do PLA and I think ABA, which is a little bit stronger. And you can smooth them out by like acetoning them. So yeah, cute keychains and stuff. Lightweight chains for people who want the aesthetic but are like maybe disabled, like maybe it's hard for them to carry something with that much weight that it's metal. That kind of stuff. Definitely wouldn't mind discussing sometime if and when you get to a point where you want to do that. And then like if you get your own printer, of course I'd just like give you all those files or whatever. Because it'd be a collaborative thing and you can print them from your own place. Finish burning this down. Go check on the kiddo and get ready for this meeting. I'm going to find somebody to raid in the meantime. I don't even know who falls normally on at this time, but I'm not usually a lot. I am usually asleep or I'm elsewhere. I'm usually also very busy during this time. Like I go donate plasma during this time and stuff like that. I may or may not be back on. I want to be, but I got a task list of things to do today, so we'll see. Yeah, it's super early. Yeah, right, like, and like, I have a lot of people who are awake, but they're usually like at work, so it's not like they can watch anyways. But honestly, the like 1 to 4 Eastern Standard Time is supposed to be a pretty good like crafting time for viewership and stuff. So wink wink nudge nudge, you got like 30 minutes. Me too. That's the other reason why I was like, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I might as well hit the button. You know, it's not like you know who's going to come in. It could be somebody in Australia or the UK or anywhere else across the globe from wherever you specifically are. So, you know, there's a lot of benefit to it there. Let's see. Where's my tab for Twitch? Disappeared. There it is. And I do have some people that are on, but it's not, like, sometimes it's just there all the time streams. So let's see, we have Pirate Software who's doing Bonnie Bear stuff. Bonnie Bear saves frog time. No, didn't keep it going. Shame on me. Here, this has some lipstick on it, but y'all can have some. Let's see. Fun to streamathon day with Beauty and the Beats, who is a makeup streamer. Yee! Get the morning buzz going. You know, likes to. I love Pirate Software, but he always has thousands of people. He has like 14k viewers right now because he is a big to-do. But he's an awesome channel, especially if you're into nerdery and learning how to game and code and things of that nature. He's fantastic. With that, I think we are going to raid Beauty and the Beast. She is chaos, okay? Like, she is mad chaos, and we love her. She's turning herself into Dr. Dale Earl Mack right now. So, you know, she's literally making a mustache on her face with like synthetic hair right now. it's that kind of crazy. So we're gonna go give her some loves, give her some actually no, let her give us some hilarity-ness. We love her to pieces. She is awesome. Go drop some chicky nuggies and some love in her channel, guys. I will catch y'all all either in a little bit or probably tomorrow, maybe definitely tomorrow. And just be back to hanging out and trying to do more co-working stuff. I might not be doing something fun, but I will be online, or at least I'm going to try to be. So y'all have a wonderful day, evening, time zone, wherever you are, and we will catch you another time. Bye!